Hi, welcome. Oh, that was voice crack. Okay. Hi, welcome to me talking about curses in my OC universe. Basically, uh, it's relevant at some point, and they're like brought up a lot in my comic, Song of the Stars on Webtoon. Don't go read it. It's really cringe. Um, oh, I should. No, okay. Anyways, usually people who like inflict curses I don't know where to start this actually. Yeah, the people who can inflict curses are usually like uh gods, but there's also this one specific like sub race or something of elves who are like kind of like witches ish, give or take, something like that. I don't know. I'm really tired. Anyways. So the that sub like the witch type of people, whatever, they are the ones who can also inflict curses. Also, like creatures like demons, angels, a lot of the more powerful creatures can like put curses onto people. And there's curses that like you're born with, which, anyways, the like as long as you learn what magic is and how to use it, usually you'd be able to like uh put curses onto people and yeah, or use curse magic. I don't know the okay. Anyways, so yeah, like the curses, this is so choppy. Um yeah, I'm so tired. Okay, anyways. Curses can like it can't be undone by the person who has the curse put on them. So like say person B inflicted a curse onto person A put a curse on person B. Person B can't take out the curse like from themselves even if they know magic and know how to undo that stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, it can be undone by like any other person, but it depends on how strong of a curse it is and like how well written it is, like how thorough the curse is. So if like person A was like one of the most best, great English. Okay, one of the best people at like cursing and magic and stuff, it would be really hard to undo that. So less people would be able to undo that curse. Um, meaning that it would blah, 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 meaning that it would be harder to undo, basically. Uh, and some are so strong that only that person that or that god or whatever could undo that curse. Subtle foreshadowing. Anyways, so people who are born with curses on them can't have it removed. Like it just can't be removed. Um, like you can negate it. I think that's the right word. I hope that's the right word. But but you can't just completely cancel it out. You can't get rid of it. So like this one. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So there's this one specific curse called Death's Tears, which is a curse that a few people are born with. It's really rare, except it's like the worst of the worst curses. Basically, I'm gonna have to do a video on death. The god. There's a god named Death. Anyways, so the god, like, it's inflicted on someone. They get the curse, or no, they're just born with the curse. And you can't have it undone. You can't have it put on you. It's just there. You're stuck with it. And in summary, Death's Tears is like, okay, Death's Tears is basically whenever the person who has the curse on them. This sounds so confusing, I fear. I am so sorry. Anyways, so the person with Death's Tears will, like, be anytime they feel extreme grief, they will, like, or any extreme, like, feeling that they would cry with, so usually grief or pain. Yeah, grief or pain. They would cry acidic tears instead of regular tears. They can cry regular tears. Just when it's like extreme, 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 they acid tears. And it's enough not to kill a god or an immortal god, but it's definitely enough to kill a god, or like a regular god, or another powerful being, subtle foreshadowing, of like extreme importance that's not quite a god, subtle foreshadowing, and yeah, it's not but it's still very powerful, and it originates from the first person who had Death's Tears, which is the original god of death, which I'll have to do a video on them. But basically, they were the first god of death. They felt extreme grief and killed a bunch of people with Death's Tears, and somehow it got turned into a curse. I will explain it later in a different video, but yeah, because I want to go over that so badly, but I'm working on the drawing to go over that next. I'll probably go over that one next, or other small things. Anyways, I need to get back on point. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically Death's Tears, and it's okay, and it also can like hurt the person with the curse, meaning that like it can burn their face, like acid, whatever, yeah, and okay, so there are different levels of curses. I'm reading off a list next to me. The highest level would be like Death's Tears, or those really bad curses that someone was born with, just because you can't undo them, and they cause harm to either the cursed one, or the one, or blah 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 blah, or like other people. So yeah, and then there's like medium level curses that's like a god curses a mortal and is like, hey, screw you, you suck, you did something wrong, like, boo, you suck, and boo, you're gay or something. I don't know. I sound like I'm in pain, because I am. Ow! Anyways, so, and then, like, the lowest level of curses, or, like, the least bad curse is, like, ones inflicted by humans, or mortals specifically, and then there's, like, ranges from that, depending on how powerful the curse is, depending on who cursed it, how, like, well-worded it is, because sometimes it's so hard to nitpick in between, like, oh, how am I gonna undo this? It's literally, like, so tight, there's no loopholes in it, and the only way to undo it is if the one who put the curse on that person is like, hey, I'm gonna uncurse you now. Unscrew you. Anyways, so, yeah, pretty much. And then curses for witches specifically, or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I am going to kill my... Anyways, so, witches, I'm gonna come up with a different name for them at some point, because that just sounds stupid. I know I've had them in the storyline for, like, oh my god, 4 years. Shiver me timbers. Anyways, so, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, right. Okay, so witches, it's, like, frowned upon to have curses, or, like, to put curses onto people. For most of them, they're just like, hey, that's not very kind. And, yeah, it's not very kind, and also it just kind of sucks. Don't do that. Except some still do, but it's generally taught, like, hey, don't curse people. That's not very kind. That's not very, I'm trying to think of another word. That's not very kind. That's not very caring. That's not very loving. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So yeah, okay. So back to the point, uh, of like those who are born with curses or have curses placed on them. There's a way to like somewhat negate it, or at least like the gods are like, okay, so we're gonna negate this curse with, I can't tell if I stumbled over my words with that. Like they're going to like kind of like cancel it out a little bit, or at least slightly, by usually what they do is marrying those people, like those cursed ones, off to light bringers who are like, they're not quite gods, but they're very high up on the social ranking when it comes to um, powerful figures or powerful beings, whatever. And they, uh, yeah, so they're seen as like holy figures because they bring light. Their skin kind of glows. They're very pale, whatever. Europeans. I'm kidding. I'm gonna have to cut that out. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, so they usually marry off cursed ones to like ooh like Lightbringers. There we go. Woo, English. I'm so good at this language. Anyways, I think that's kind of it. Except, oh yeah, some of the, like, worse cursed ones, beings, whatever, they get, like, bad, like, they don't get called by their names very much. They just get called, like, the cursed one, or, like, the one of, like, disappointment, or just, like, really not very nice things to call someone. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Oh my gosh, this isn't like 20 minutes, so I'm not gonna have to edit down away half of it. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. This was really bad. And yeah, go watch the first one of this, like about the gods, because that one's kind of a lot better. And yeah, hopefully I'll get another one of these out, maybe. I don't know.